So you want to win. So you want to do great things. So you want to become the best version of yourself. Well, first you got to know what you want, King. That's what we're going to be talking about in today's video. Hope y'all doing well, blessed, on your purpose, getting to a bag, all that good shit. You got to know what you want, bro. You got to know what you want out of this life. And the key emphasis on you. Not what your mama want, not what your brother want, not what your sister want, not what I want, not what society want, not what the media want, not what Quavo want, not what Future want. You gotta want what you want out of your life for you, because you is the only person that'll be living your life. So when it comes to creating the results that we want in our life, right? Like, I think all of us innately as humans have similar desires when it comes to things that we want in our life. We want joy, fulfillment, happiness. We want to be surrounded by great things, great people, love, ultimately all these things, right? And if we were to sum it up into one word, it would be love. So in order to learn how to receive love from the universe, receive a loving energy, we have to give a loving energy to ourselves first. And that loving energy is understanding ourselves. You know, a lot of times we never take the time out to ask ourselves own questions. Like, we'll spend a lot of time getting to know somebody else, getting to know a girl, asking 21 questions with her. What's your favorite color? You did this, boom. When we want something, or if we want to get a business deal, you know, we on a sales call, we doing qualifying questions. So what's your goal? How long have you been wanting to go? Whatever. However, like, when it comes to your own personal life, how often do you ask yourself the questions that's going to give you the clarity that you need to feel charged and powered up about taking action towards your goals? Like, right now, I feel clear, calm, energetic, fired up, taking action towards my goals because I'm super clear on what I want right now. And again, that's the number one key when it comes to all manifestation, when it comes to creating any result in your life. That's the number one thing that Napoleon Hill talked about in Think and Grow Rich. You know, whatever you desire, you will get. So the only thing you have to desire is that abundant life. But a lot of people don't truly desire that abundant life, and a lot of times it's due to the limiting beliefs subconsciously that we have that most likely come from childhood, right? That definitely come from childhood, because that first 7 years when we're alive, like from when you're born to age 7, your brain is in a theta wave state. In that theta wave state, it's a direct access to anything you hear through your ears, eyes, whatever you receive and take in. That's gonna go straight to your subconscious mind. And as we get older, instead of that theta wave state, which is more of that flow state, we start to build up an ego to protect ourselves from the world, because we start taking in more information. Hey, when I started acting like this, I got treated this way and I didn't like that feeling. Or hey, when I started acting like this, I got a better result and I like that feeling, so let me go towards it. And then what we create is these strategies to certain emotions. So every emotion has a strategy towards that emotion. And a lot of times we seek certain emotions subconsciously through traumatic patterns. So like when it comes to maybe seeking love, we may get it through sympathy, through something that we feel is wrong with us, and reinforcing the victim mindset that we're trying to get rid of. So how does this relate to desires and goals? Well, a lot of times, you know, whether it's like a wealth goal, relationship goal, health goal, we have a lot of these built up limiting beliefs that stop us from taking action towards those goals. And all the limited belief is really just a fear of a potential outcome not being favorable. So like, for example, when it comes to money and wealth, you may have a subconscious belief that, oh, if I make money, then I have to change as a person. I have to not be myself. Or if I start making money, people are gonna start treating me different and I'm not gonna like that feeling. Or if I start making money, then I'm going to be an evil person, because money is evil. Anybody that has money is evil. Or money is hard to get. Or I can only make money in an illegal way, and I'm not capable of making money in a legal way. You know, whatever you telling yourself, whatever the current story is, then that's going to be the pattern that you repeat in your actions. So you're never going to actually achieve the wealth that you want until we can actually change the story and change our strategies on how we get to certain emotions. So, because, you know, ultimately we use those strategies, again, going back to the childhood example, to get back to that comfortable, confident place of security, of knowing the future outcome. right? So like when we tell ourselves, oh, if I make money, then people are gonna treat me bad. We're basically trying to stay in our comfort zone and not feel pain of getting treated bad. But the truth of the matter, which we have to get to, that's the number one most important thing. We have to get to the truth of reality. The truth of the matter is you don't know what it's going to be like once you have money. And even if you do have money and people start treating you bad because you got money and you are the same person who you are, because you're not going to change. You might grow into a better version of yourself, but you're not going to change fundamentally. You can't even do that. So it's like if somebody starts treating you different because of what you have, and you're not doing anything to that person, then is that really a true friend? Is that somebody that you really want to be around anyway? And you know, a lot of times, again, it comes in this fear of like, oh, well, if I make money and I lose this person as a friend, then I'm not going to have any more friends in the future. Or if I do get more friends in the future, the bond's not going to be as strong because that didn't build the relationship I have with this group of people that I grew up with, or whatever the story that you're telling yourself. We just have to recognize that anything that's holding us back from taking action is the story that we're telling ourselves. And the way that you know if you're telling yourself a negative story about wealth, health, or relationships is the results that you have in your life. You know, we prove what we value through our actions, which shows up through our results. So what do I mean by that? If you value the opinion of other people more so than building wealth, then guess what? You're not going to take the actions to build wealth. However, if you value building wealth more than other people's opinions, then you're going to build wealth and you're going to find a way. Simple as that. So when we find ourselves not taking action and we wonder why, we say, man, I want this nice life. I want these things. You say, Javian, man, all right, I get it. I know what I desire. I know I want a good life. I know I want to have money. I know I want to be great. I know I don't want to go to jail. I know I don't want to die trying to get it. I know I want to be healthy. I know I want to have a great relationship. I do know these things. You know, I would recommend getting even more clear. But then we have to be conscious of why we don't already have them. Because in my opinion, abundance is our birthright. Like abundance is something that should be happening naturally. Like the abundance of wealth and health and relationships and love and all that should be coming naturally into our lives. You know, because you look at a child, they're the most they're the most positive state beings in the planet. You know, and that's why they're there, to teach us how we should be. The state of not caring, the state of complete love, the state of complete joy, the state of complete fulfillment, presence, being okay with the current situation, being curious, trying to learn. You know, children can teach us so much. But as we get older, again, we start to put up these walls and these barriers. So then when we find ourselves not experiencing the results that we want out of life, we then just have to go back to childhood and back to our belief system and ask ourselves, okay, why don't I already have X? Why don't I already have 100K? What do I believe about myself when it comes to money? What do I believe about money itself? What is money? What is all these things? So like awareness, self-awareness, life awareness is the key. Like the more that you learn about life and the more that you learn about what things truly are, the truth about the things, then the more that we can heal our own limiting identity of what we believe is possible for ourselves. We can remove the false identity of certain objects and what they mean in our lives. Like a lot of people, we idolize money when money is just energy. You know, money is the value received in the form of currency based on the value that we give. So therefore, to make more money, you just have to become more valuable and do more valuable things. So, you know, once we begin to heal ourselves and start to view ourselves as valuable and view ourselves as a limitless creator, then we can look at why we don't have results in our life through a more authentic lens. We can look at it and actually have problems with it. Because the reason why most people don't change is because they don't want to change, and that's because they're okay with their situation. If you're not comfortable with your situation right now, you're blessed, bro. Like, if you're not comfortable where you are in life, you're blessed, because through that discomfort of where you are, through that pain, through that whatever you're going through, is going to force you to change something. And hopefully you change for the better so you can improve your situation, not change for the worse, because that's just going to send you down a negative spiral. But, you know, once you consciously say, man, I got to change this and I want better, because it's just so unbearable at this point. And you not gonna quit. You're not gonna get out the game. You're not gonna just give up, right? Then it's gonna force you to change. But a lot of people, it's so okay with their situations that they're never gonna change. So that's why, you know, when you start to heal who you believe you are, then you start to tolerate less valuable things. Like, if you believe that you're made in the image of the Creator, that you're a child of the Most High God, everything in the universe is yours by inheritance through being a child, you're inheriting all the blessings of the kingdom. If you truly believe that, and then you look around at your life and your result look like, you know, you don't like the car that you're driving, you don't like the house that you're staying in, you don't like what you're doing for work, you're not doing what you love, you don't like how your bank account look, you want to travel, you can't travel, all this different stuff, and you see it so closed up, you would start to become frustrated, you would start to become uncomfortable. And through that discomfort, you go and seek different information. Once we have different information, we can use different strategies. And I'm here to tell you that after learning a lot about all these different strategies when it comes to personal development, improving your life, some of the best strategies that you can do is going back to the state that we were in to a child, which is the theta wave state, where our brains is moving a lot slower, so we have access to our subconscious mind. If you want to go deeper into this, I made a video called Kingdom Mindset Tips a while back. It's like 46 minutes. Didn't get the love I wanted, but y'all go check it out. Heavy bars in there. Definitely deep, you know, philosophical, psychological conversation, getting deep into the neuroscience, but very good video. Took a lot of time to make it. That's besides the point. What I'm saying is, the best technology for change is going back to that state and then implanting the correct beliefs about yourself, about the world that you live in, about money, about relationships. You know, if you're a man, about women, if you're a woman, about man, about networking, about the way other people view you. You know, start putting the right beliefs into all these. And, you know, they have plenty of affirmational tapes on the internet, hypnosis tracks. You can listen to interviews to hear how people at the level you want to be at think. But going back to the title in the start of this video, it all starts with knowing what you want, knowing what you desire. And I'm here to say, you deserve more, so desire more. Desire the greatest version. You deserve the greatest version. You deserve the best version. You don't deserve lack. You don't deserve scarcity. You don't deserve any of these things that's not going to make you the ultimate, most fulfilled, happiest version of yourself. Because you have a Father in heaven who loves you, and it is his pleasure to give you these things. And the only thing we have to do is use what he gave us to tap into the quantum reality realm of this universe to literally change on a quantum level what we're experiencing, what our reality is, what our frame of reference is, what our perspective is, what our perception is. We can literally change that using the power of our subconscious mind that God has given us. That's why it's there, so that whatever we deeply desire on a subconscious level is going to automatically manifest in our reality. Problem is, the powers that be have put into our brains as children things that manifest lack, sickness, unhappiness, being broke. That's what they put into our system as kids. So we just gotta tap back into that state, reprogram, and then naturally you'll start to see the changes happen in your life. You know, instead of using willpower, instead of trying to use your conscious mind, instead of trying to work the whole day and you're getting frustrated and you're not sure why it's working, it's because you have subconscious beliefs that's working against you. And your subconscious brain is infinitely more powerful than your conscious brain. So you just gonna be going up against this wall, trying to beat this wall down. And this wall is all your habits and programming and cycles that you're in that you're not even aware of, while you just sitting there working and wonder why it's not working. You working and sitting wondering why it's not working because you working instead of thinking. Think about why you are the way you are. Dive into what you believe about certain results that you're not experiencing in life and begin to change them to the right things and affirm those things and begin the process of reprogramming. And then all this should be added onto you. Hope that makes sense. Hope you enjoyed the vid. If you did, like the vid. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and want to see more videos on kingdom, mindset, entrepreneurship, self-improvement, all that good stuff. Comment what you want to see next, and then also DM me on Instagram a question if you have any questions, and then we're going to start doing questions and answers on the channel where I just come on here, answer a question, and then we just going to move on. But yeah, appreciate all y'all for tapping in. I love all y'all. Be blessed. Have a great rest of your day. And I'll catch you in the next one.